Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning everyone. Okay. Welcome to Science Class with
Waalaikumsalam.
me, teacher.
Waalaikumsalam.
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 Okay. So this year I'm going to be your science teacher. Last year was teacher Hannah. Okay. Do you remember? Okay, for the old student, So do you remember I taught you before during P3? Remember me?
Yeah.
Or don't remember anymore?
No. No.
Okay, so
Remember.
let me introduce my name again. Okay, my name is Teacher Afika. You can call me, my full name is Nur Afika binti Hunain. You can call me Teacher Afika or Teacher Fika or Teacher Fifi, up to you. Which one you comfortable to call? Okay, so I'm going to teach, I'm a science teacher for primary 2 and primary 5 this year. Okay?
Hi, teacher.
Hi everyone. So I can see a new face here. Khairi Zakwan, Aisyah Humaira, Sophia Harnani. This one it might be from student from last year, but I am not teaching you. Yes, I'm not teaching you last year. So I consider you as my new student lah. Okay, Falihin. Siapa ni? Nurul Fariza siapa? Okay, before we continue our lesson, please turn on your camera. Mute your microphone but turn on your camera everyone because I want to take photo. Everyone turn on your camera. See your face, okay? Come. This one I need to send. So turn on your camera. Okay, how many already joined ni? 23. Alright, so look at the camera. Okay, good. Alright, 1, 2, 3 everyone. Okay, done. Okay, so let's start our lesson. Before that, let us recite doa before study. I want, Isyak Hanif. You raise your hand kan? Mana Isyak Hanif?
Yes, sure.
Mana Isyak Hanif? Can I see your face? Mana? Which part is Isyak Hanif? Tak nampak. Isyak Hanif, can you lead doa recitation? Doa before study.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma aftah alaina hikmataka wa yashur alaina min khazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Amin.
Thank you Isyak Hanif. Fariza, new student or memang you register from daripada P3 or
Old student.
old student? Fariza Oh, teacher not recognize Fariza. I recognize Aminah but teacher tak ingat dah muka Fariza. Okay, class, let's get siapa ni? Okay, let's continue our lesson today about science process skill, subtopic science apa ke nama dia jap?
Science.
Science. Forget the name. Science process skill. Okay, scientific skill lah. Okay. Alright, so you are year 5 already. So supposedly this skill you mastered already. Okay. So this skill, what are science process skill that you need to know They are 12. Okay, let's start can you see my slide everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
But I remember.
Yes.
We don't need to copy down anything. Later, I give you time to copy. And I already attached upload this note at Seesaw. Okay, let's continue. Science process skills. Okay, they are 12 science process skills that you need to know. The first one is observing. Okay, this observing. Later I'm going to explain more what is observing, how you want to make observation. Okay, second one is classify. Third is measuring and using numbers. Fourth is making inferences. Five is predicting. Six is communicating. Seven, using space-time relationship. Eight is interpreting data. Number nine is defining operationally. Number 10 is controlling variables. Number 11 is making hypotheses. And the last one, number 12, is experimenting. Okay, before you do experiment, you need to master all these skills first. Then you can conduct your experiment. Okay, for today, we are going to cover only 3 skills, which are observing, classifying, and measuring and using numbers. Okay, let's start with observing. Okay, I'm sure all of you know, but do not aware. Observing, you know how to make observation, but you don't know, oh, this is observing actually. Okay, so how to make observation? Observation is made using your senses. We have 5 senses, 5 different types of senses. So you use your sight, sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of touch, sense of smell, and sense of taste to make your observation. Okay, doesn't matter. But for some situation, you will not use all these 5. Might be you are only use sight and hearing, or sight and touch and smell. Okay, up to you. As long as you are using your senses, that's how to make observation. Alright. There are 2 types observation, qualitative and quantitative. Okay, how to remember? Quantity. Quantity is number. Qualitative is anything involved with your senses. Okay, do not involve any measurements, do not involve any numbers. Let's look for the example. Qualitative observation is how you describe about colors of an object, the shapes, and the texture. Okay, this is what meant by qualitative observation. For example, the flower is, okay, Azif, what is color of this flower, Azif?
What, in the picture?
Yes, in the picture, what color?
Yellow. It's a sunflower.
So now Azif may observe, Azif said the flower is yellow in color. Okay, this is qualitative observation. Okay,
Sunflower, right?
yes, mute your microphone, Azif. Move to quantitative, as I mentioned just now, involved with measurements or numbers. This one, you need to use tools. Alright? What are the tools? Later, we focus on the tools related with measurement. Example. Okay, you can see here the picture of leaf. Alright? So one leaf is 7 cm long. This is you measure. You make observation by using tools. Okay, you might be use ruler to measure the leaf, the length of the leaf. So this is what we call quantitative. Quantity in Malay, involved with measurements, involved with numbers. Okay, move to classifying. Okay, how to classify? Okay, I need to understand first what is classify. Classify is you grouping or reordering based on similarities or differences. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this example. Yep. Where I put? Okay, wait. Sekejap. For a while. Wait for a while. Wait. Uh, uh. Oh no, not this one. Alamak. Sorry, class. Okay. Okay, can you see the picture? Can you see the picture?
Yes.
This one. Picture of the animals. Can you see?
Huh?
Can you see the picture? Picture of
Yes.
animals. Okay, yes, Alright. So, how we should classify these animals? How we want to classify these animals? There are several types of animals, different types. How we should classify it?
Teacher, why can we see grouping or based on
We can see
similarity
grouping or recording based on similar.
we don't see picture.
We don't
Wala
see
is
animals.
grouping or reordering based on similarities.
Okay, kejap. Oh, I see. I share this one. I share based on the apa? You window. Okay, kejap. Let's try this one. Sorry. Okay, now can you see the picture?
Yes.
Yes.
You can see a lot of animals here.
Yes.
Yes, I can see.
Alright, class. How to classify
Right.
this animal into a group?
Right.
How to classify?
Mammals and something.
Okay.
Mammals,
Classify itu and okay, mammals. What else?
fish,
Amphibians.
Amphibians.
Mammals, amphibian,
mammals,
aquatic,
reptile,
aquatic,
and birds.
Okay, wait.
Reptiles,
I call one name to give me the answer. I call
me.
one name, Okay, Riz.
Animal.
Okay, kejap. Riz Imran, can you tell teacher one group to classify this animal?
I don't see the. Okay.
What? How to classify? What kind of group and we can put this animal together? What group?
C.
Sorry? C. Or you say you want to group them in terms of habitat. Place of their live, You said C just now.
Yes.
Okay, so you group into their habitat. Okay, so kalau habitat is what animals that share the same habitat?
I cannot hear.
Oh, okay. Okay, Risiman. Okay, it's okay. Alright. Who want to try? I cannot see lah.
Me, I'll try. I'll try.
Who?
Me.
Pepper. Oh, try.
Me.
Try. How to classify this animal?
Huh? Who?
You lah.
Cannot hear lah, Che.
Khairi Zakwan, how to classify this animal? Can you hear me, Khairi Zakwan?
dengar,
Hello? Can you hear?
dengar.
Okay, How to classify this animal? Macam mana?
Tahu.
Ya. Ashraf. Mana ni Ashraf? Tak ada?
Me, I want.
Hello.
Ni Ashraf.
Hello.
Okay, ni Ashraf.
Ni. Ya.
Ni Ashraf, I can hear you. How to classify this animal? We group them into what group?
You group them into a group.
Okay. A
The
group of?
types.
Sorry,
the
a group
types.
of?
The group of. The types of.
Okay,
I don't know.
for example, ni Ashraf. Okay, I can put rabbit and deer in group of mammal and also goat. Goat. Ni, this one, goat, rabbit and deer in group of mammals. Okay, so how about bird and cat as well? Cat, goat, and rabbit and deer in group of mammals. Okay, how about this one, what we call frog?
Amphibian.
Okay, amphibian. What? Who else join the group amphibian?
Uh,
Or is it only frog? Only one?
Raw and teacher Newt.
Mute.
I think only frog.
Okay, only frog. So only frog lah. Only frog for reptiles. Okay, Fahim Nadim. Thank you, ni Ashraf. Fahim Nadim. So where should I put platypus?
Platypus. Mammals.
Okay, good. Okay, can you suggest another group for this animal? We have mammal, reptiles. We have mammals and amphibian.
Huh?
Okay, what are the group that we can
Aquatic.
put? Ada
Aquatic.
ke aquatic?
Huh? Ada
Aquatic
lah.
tu fish. Aquatic tu fish.
Fish lah.
Ah,
Yelah. What? Just say again. Question. Again.
okay. Can you suggest another group for this animal lah?
This.
Skin.
For platypus.
Platypus already in mammal. Okay, now we have mammal and we have group mammal, we have group amphibian. How about the crocodile, this one, and eater, this chicken, bird, fish, penguin. Where should we put them?
Can I?
Okay,
I
try.
think
Shabil.
aquatic. Wait, no.
Aquatic is fish. Okay, you can put fish. Okay, Shabil.
Lay eggs and giving birth.
Oh no, okay. Now we focus on not types of reproduct. Okay.
Now we focus on the
Have
grouping
you learned about mammals, amphibian, and so on? So have you learned before? During
Carnivore.
P4.
Yes.
Carnivore is how they eat. Their style.
Yes.
Okay.
Grouping. Okay.
Grouping.
Amphibian.
Come on, P5. Okay. We can put bird in group of bird lah.
Teacher, can I try?
Huh?
Shabil. Okay, Shabil. Try.
Oh, I cannot. I thought I had something, but never. Teacher, can I try?
Okay. Want to try? Who else want to try? Nafa want to try? No.
Can I try, sir?
Faiz, you want to try?
I'll try lah.
Okay, try. So, mammals. Okay, what animal we can put in mammals group?
This deer, cat, pig.
Oi,
Wait.
cakap reply.
This what is this? Rhino. Wait, rabbit, goat.
And this one? How about this one?
Yes, platypus also. Mammal.
Okay, good. Okay, bird. How about bird? We can put?
Chicken.
Okay, good. Chicken, then?
Peacock.
Peacock, and one more is?
Wait.
Okay, bird as well. Yalah, you tak tahu nama dia apa kan? Okay, chicken, peacock, and bird is group of bird. Okay, how about frog? Frog is group?
Amphibian.
Good amphibian. How about crocodile group?
Reptile.
How about penguin?
Penguin is bird.
Okay, bird. Okay, how about penguin? This one, pangolin.
Huh?
Okay, this one, pangolin. Pangolin
Mammal. I think mammal.
I
Oh,
think
reptile.
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 The
reptile.
skin the skin kan. Skin dia
Okay. Alright, so
lifeless.
Pangolin we skip. Okay. Pangolin we skip first. Need to check again the fact. Okay. How about this one? Fish.
Skin dia tak.
Aquatic. Aquatic.
Aquatic. Okay. Alright, good. So that are example to classify how to classify animals. That's how you classify. Okay, back to our slide again. Okay, so grouping or reordering based on similarities or differences. Okay, next. We move to measuring and using numbers. How to measure? You need tools when you want to measure. Alright? So, measuring it is not only you using measuring tools, but also it's about count objects, compare quantities of objects, use measuring tools, and once you get your data, you record units correctly. They have their standard unit that you need to aware lah. If you measure a road jalan, is it possible you put in cm? Yes, possible, but the value should be bigger lah. Okay, but usually we use for if you want to measure road, we use kA. Measure volume of water, we use milliliter. Okay, that's record units correctly. Okay, to get accurate observation, you need to measure the number. Okay, when you carry out experiment, you need to have you observe quantitative observation.
The
Qualitative.
moment that we really confused.
What do you mean? You confuse what? Qualitative and quantitative. Okay, so when you carry out experiment, your result tu should be in quantitative, measurable. You can measure that result. Okay, that's only your experiment is valid. When we still need qualitative, but overall you need quantitative as well. Okay, alright. So these are measuring tools that you use when to measure something. Ruler. This number 2 in the middle ni is measuring cylinder. Okay. This is measuring tape, weighing balance, and this is measuring cup. Okay. Not all thing you can measure using measuring cylinder. Only something that you can use this one. Okay. Alright. So let's look the uses of each measuring tools. The function. So if the users, okay, if you want to weigh mass, okay, you need weighing balance, or you can use measuring cup if you want to baking. Let's say you want to weigh flour, 1 gram, 100 gram of flour, 100 gram of sugar. So you can use either weighing balance or you can use measuring cups. Okay, if you want to measure volume of liquid, you can use measuring cylinder because it more accurate compared to you use your cup at home. Okay, because this one it have their own measurement on the bottle on the measuring cylinder itself. Okay, it much accurate. Okay, if you want to measure circumference of ball, I think we can choose. If you want to diameter. Okay, diameter of the ball, you need measuring tape because ball is round in shape. So you cannot use ruler. You need something that can move around the ball and later you measure it again on the ruler. So you need two things lah if you want to measure ball, measuring tape and ruler. If you want to measure length of bow, something straight, you can use ruler. Okay? Alright, so this is what I said, I mean by in order to get which one? To get accurate observation, you need to measure using number. Okay. This result for time. This is time versus length of the shadow. Okay, this one previously last year we did an experiment about length of shadow at 8 a.m., 10 and 1 p.m. We want to measure. We want to know, identify whether the length of the shadow is different or stay the same. Okay, so what we get from that experiment, 8 a.m., the length of the shadow is 10. 10 a.m., the length of the shadow decrease to 6. And 1 p.m., the length of the shadow becomes 4 cm only. So, what can you say from the result we get, this one? From the result yang this one, what can you say? Is it the length of the shadow increase as the time increase, or the length of the shadow decrease as the time increase? Which one? Quick terus. As the time increase, is it the length of the shadow increase as well?
Decrease.
Decrease.
As the time increase, the length of the shadow decrease. Decrease is berkurang. Okay? Alright. Understand? Hahaha. Senyap je semua ni. Senyap ni selalunya bahaya. It's either understand or I understand but later I don't
Understand, teacher.
understand. Sure understand?
Understand, sure? Yes.
Understand.
Understand, teacher.
Okay, if you understand, good. This year we have our live streaming for 30 minutes. Then you do your exercise. Then you come back for discussion. That's how we conduct our online class this year.
Exercise is
Okay, your activity book. Okay, before I end the live streaming. Okay,
Huh?
let's recap again.
Cannot hear lah, teacher.
Teacher yang kopi tu ke?
Let's play copy. Before I end the live streaming, let's recap again our topic for today, scientific skills. Okay, so there are 12 scientific skills that you need to know. Okay, before you carry out an experiment. Alright, so but for today, we only focus on observing, classifying, and measuring and using numbers. Okay, so how to make observing, you use your senses, 5 senses from sight, hearing, touch, smell, and taste using your tongue. That's how you make observation. There are 2 types, qualitative and quantitative. Qualitative, no measurement, no numbers. Only use your senses. What can you see? What can you hear? What can you taste? And so on. For example, the flower is yellow in color. You see that color of flower. Okay? Quantitative involve measurements, involve numbers. Okay? For example, we want to measure the length of leaf, one leaf. So one leaf is 7 cm. And quantitative, you need to have measuring tools. Okay? Classifying. How to classify? Grouping or ordering based on their similarities or differences. Like I showed just now, the example, how to classify a group of animals. Okay? Measuring and using numbers. Either count objects, compare quantities of objects, or using measuring tools and record units correctly. Okay? So these are examples of measuring tools that usually we use in when carrying out the experiment. Ruler, measuring cylinder, measuring tape, weighing balance and measuring cups. And these are the uses, okay? Let's say it depends on what you want to do at that time. If you want to weight mass, you should use weighing balance or you can use measuring cups. If you want to measure volume of liquid, you use a measuring cylinder. If you want to measure the ball, the circumference, okay, you use measuring tape first, okay, and then you measure again on the ruler. If you want to measure something straight, length, width, height, you use ruler. And so this is how you record your result, your observation, okay? So this one, time. At the left side is time versus shadow. This is table. How to record the result. Okay, class. Anything to ask me before you do your exercise?
No.
No.
Kopi dekat buku yang ni ke?
Teacher.
Okay.
Teacher.
Yang buku yang science practice
Teacher, the exercise. What is the exercise?
Kejap. Okay, after this, you can go to your seesaw.
Teacher, what the
Okay.
exercise?
Sekejap lah sayang. Okay.
Huh?
You can go to your seesaw. Kejap. Okay, so ni, I already upload exercise for today. Okay. So this, you can click here.
Teacher, in the picture we have animal teeth.
Teacher, can hear you. I can't hear you a lot because it's your when you
Cannot.
you have like a low voice.
Can you hear me? Sure. Why can you hear?
Yes, the voice is low.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Hi.
Now
Can
can.
Okay. Alright, so make sure this note, you click this note, view original,
Yes.
then you copy in your science practical books. Yeah, copy on in your science practical book,
What do you mean?
Okay, then for exercise today, for those who still not have book, I upload this one. I upload or not?
No, not upload yet.
Sekejap. I think I don't upload anything ke? Ada. Okay. You click at respond. This exercise. If you have book, skill hebat, go to page number 1 and number 2.
Okay, jap.
Okay. For those who still don't have book, you can do this exercise as you saw. Okay, listen. This one, question number 3 ni. You choose 4 different objects around you and measure the length. This one up to you. What kind of object you want to measure? I just want you to know how to measure the object. Okay? This one for number 3 ni. You choose 4 different. Measure different lah. Let's say you can measure ball, small ball, your mother sister punya toy. You can measure your book. You can measure your ruler. You can measure your pencil.
Lukman Hakim?
Make sure you choose 4 different object surrounding you. Okay. Exercise for today. Yeah. Adam. Apa tu?
Sure.
Yes.
Teacher, siapa Lukman Hakim?
Boleh guna book Boleh guna skill
Book apa?
book.
Yes. Memang dekat
Ni.
skill hebat pun hari ni. Your exercise today dekat skill hebat book. This one. Page 1 and 2.
Kalau buatkan teacher kalau tak buat dekat kalau buat dekat book, saya buat dekat seesaw.
You hanya buat dekat seesaw if you don't have any book. Kalau tak ada buku then